Welcome everyone to the first ever two-tailed playthrough, and for the first edition, it's a game I've been looking forward to doing since I first started making these videos, the 7th Saga. It's a great RPG made by Enix back in '93 before they merged with Square. It's a lot like Dragon Warrior in some ways, and it has a lot of its own unique qualities. For a bit of some backstory, many years ago, people fought fierce battles to win this land. So obviously there were wars going on. These heroic battles inspired many legends, as we see the planet and the goddess, who isn't really named. This is one of those stories that will be talked about for generations to come. Yes, it will. Someday people will forget these legends, leaving only scars upon the planet's surface. The planet referred to in this story is called Tikondera. And now we see King Emil recruiting his 7 would-be apprentices. First is the Techujin, Luke's Tizer. Techujin is just a fancy word for robot, really. It's a futuristic robot. Not like Robo, but a different type of futuristic robot. And then we have the demon, Legiz Remul. He's a very strong, he's very strong. He's got great magic, great attack, nice defense and speed. He's one tough cookie. And then we have Camille Dawana, the human knight. He's the medium guy. He's got pretty much medium attack, defense, magic, speed, everything. He's great for beginners. And here we have Valsu Sizer, the human healer. His magic is basically healing, as I just said. He gets a lot of it, healing, buffing, that sort of thing, and he can hit hard when he wants to when he buffs himself. Then we have the elf, Izuna Busy, and she is a magic powerhouse. She gets some of the best magic in the game. She's really strong, really fast, and really tough. And here we have the alien, Wilmy Pellin. He's a big-time physical attacker. He needs no weapon. He attacks with his fist and claws. No weapon or armor, actually. He's got great offense and defense. A little lacking on the magic side, as is this person, Alvin Jace. He's got great strength, good defense, not so much speed because he's an old dwarf, and his magic is so-so. His strengths are in his physical attacks, obviously. Now, with that out of the way, let's begin. Create a new game. And here we have our 7 characters. You can pick from any one of them, and you see their starting stats. As you can see, Camille's are pretty much the same. He's got 4 MP, power, and guard, 3 magic and speed, and 2 weapon and 1 defend. Whereas Alvin is power, guard, and power of 4, guard of 5, magic of 3, speed of 3, weapon 2, defense 1. And they each start with a different amount of experience. For this playthrough, I'm going to be Camille. Put my name in there. Yes, it is. Here we go. And now the actual story of the game. You have trained well in the past 5 years. Finally, the time has come to test your skills and knowledge. Your mission is to find the 7 runes hidden somewhere on the planet Tikondera. When you have all the runes together, they will give you tremendous power, and you'll become the leader of this world. King Emil, tell us more about the runes. They exist in many different forms, and it is difficult to identify them. I'll give you each a crystal ball. It will help you find the runes. Now get ready for your journey and bring the runes back. Each hero received a crystal ball. And that's pretty much the whole story. You're going out to find 7 runes that each have a different power, and when you get them, you get much stronger. And along the way, you'll run into these guys in towns, and they'll either join you or try to kill you and take your runes and get the power for themselves. They've all been trained by King Lemuel for the past 5 years, as he said, and they're ready to go out on their journey. But before that, we're going to grab some items that are lying about in the castle. Like this mirror. Maybe it's that person's mirror, who knows. Or her mirror. His mirror, her mirror. You can't really tell what some of the NPCs are, sex-wise. I mean, can you tell what that looks like? It looks like a long-haired guy. In this chest we have an opal. An opal, as you know, is a jewel, and in this game it's worth 100 gold. You buy it for 100 gold, you sell it back for 100 gold, as she blocks my path. There's another one. But yeah. Gems in this game, you buy them and sell them back for the same amount of gold that you bought them. And they're useful. They're useful because if you're going out on a long journey, when you die in this game, like in other RPGs, you lose half your gold. So it's a good idea to buy as many gems as you can, because the monsters won't take your gems. They'll only take your gold. So that way, when you get back to town, you just sell them back and get your gold back. As we pick up another opal. First thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a weapon. Yes, I will take the Pisite sword. I forget what it's officially called. Yes, I know. And then we're gonna go over here, buy the next best armor. Actually, we're gonna sell those opals first. There's no buy more than one or sell more than one, or buy all, sell all. Unfortunately, you gotta do it each one manually. Mirrors, what they do, other than show you your own reflection, is they can reflect the Petrify spell. Oh, what do you know? I can't buy it. I forgot it was 700. I thought it was less than that. But, as I was saying, mirrors can reflect back the Petrify spell that some enemies will cast at you, and it will reflect it back at them and petrify them instead. Very nice to have. But we won't be running into any enemies that cast that just yet, so I sold the mirror to help buy stuff. Gonna buy max potions because they will be needed, as we're going to go outside and gain a couple levels. This will go a lot faster than Dragon Warrior would. Or did, rather, and I won't have to speed it up because they're more entertaining battles to watch. There we go. You can hold a max of 9 items. Of 9 of one type of item. The inventory is pretty much limitless, which is very nice. Now, the first thing you'll notice here in the overworld is that big ball in the top left. That's the crystal ball that King Lemuel told us about. Not only does that ball show us where the runes are hidden when we find them, but it tells us it shows us where enemies are, and it shows us where towns are on the map as well. Now, as you noticed, I defended before I attacked there, because defending not only increases your defense for that one turn, but the next turn, if you attack right after, it increases your attack power. That is very useful. Oh boy. I was afraid of this. These guys, I'm gonna run. Or not. Crap. This is a wyvern, and it hits very hard and is very fast. I can try to take him out, but I'm probably gonna die if I do. See? Darn it! Come on! I guess I'm being blocked in front. Even though you can clearly see he's trying to turn and run. Come on! Oh, crap. Didn't mean to say attack. Well, maybe we can take it out. It's not impossible, it's just hard. Alright, that was a critical hit. Got him. 33 experience. Hopefully we won't run into many of those. Come on. Come back and get me. The enemies in this game move around, as you can see in the crystal ball, so I can just stand there and wait for them to come to me. It's nice instead of having to move back and forth. Though sometimes moving back and forth makes them come faster than just waiting there, as they tend to move pretty slow. Yay, potion 1. Let's see here. 34. Two more fights and we'll have our level. Come on. Or one more if we can get a fight with more than one enemy. Okay, it'll be 2.